Good Tuesday evening, everyone. I think we are live. This is BAM Weather meteorologist Nathan Kitchens here with your latest update. We're going to briefly just kind of take a look at the forecast going into the end of the week. I know the big story is going to be the cold front, which is going to work through the area Friday night. It's going to bring just a huge change in the temperatures here as we go from Friday into Saturday morning. So we'll talk about it here, looking at the current weather out there. It's beautiful. We've had some amazing weather today. I just want to briefly point out that today we had officially no clouds reported the entire day. This is the first day since July 12th that not one single second of the day was there a cloud observed. So completely crystal blue skies. It goes to show we have strong high pressure in place. The high pressure leading to, of course, the dry air, which has allowed us to really get chilly at night and very warm through the day. You can see the changes are starting to show up in the northwest U.S. We got a piece of energy coming down. This is the bad boy right here, which is going to continue to dig and dig over the western U.S. and eventually become a big storm as it rolls east of the Rockies and into the upper Midwest by the late part of this week. And it will bring a strong surge of cold air that's going to shoot its way toward our area once we get toward the weekend. So again, first things first here, today was a beautiful day. We had temperatures that warmed up into the low 70s. We had all that sunshine. Wasn't it nice? Temperatures are cooling off fast out there. It's going to be another chilly night tonight. You'll have temperatures that get down pretty quickly tonight, down back into the 40s. In fact, I think some of us will be down into the lower 40s again for tomorrow morning. So you can see the temperatures tonight will be, again, pretty chilly out there. Wouldn't roll out a couple upper 30s like what we saw this morning. And then tomorrow, it's just a repeat. The same story, different day type of forecast tomorrow. Great weather is expected. But you can see the changes here. Looking at our current weather alerts, there's a winter storm watch for northwest Minnesota. All of North Dakota pretty much under a winter storm watch here. As well across South Dakota, we have winter storm warnings out across the Rockies, Wyoming, Montana, and just a huge area. I mean, just look at the area involved underneath this winter storm watch or winter storm warning here, covering the northwest U.S., some freeze watches now in parts of western Kansas. I want to point out that today was near 80 degrees in Colorado and Denver. They're going to go from near 80 today to highs in the 20s as we go into Thursday. So they're going to see, we talk about the weather, how it changes here, but in Denver, it's a whole nother level. If you think our weather's crazy, and it changes from, every 30 seconds, the weather changes. Just wait around and it'll change. While that's true, if you live out in the Western Plains or in Denver, it's way worse than it is here. So if you think we have it bad when it comes to the weather extremes, it's to a whole other extreme if you're out in places like Denver. They experience some of the wildest weather changes that you'll ever see on the planet. Again, this storm is going to bring a huge amount of snow. I'm not going to go through the timing or, go through the specifics, but this is just a model that's showing, this is the American model showing totals of more than 30 inches across parts of North Dakota. Jamie, thanks for joining in. Bobby, thanks for joining in from Martinsville. Good evening. Jamie, you said watches in North Dakota will turn to warnings soon enough. Yes, very, very inevitable at this point that they will. In fact, really, it's probably going to be at least some blizzard warning criteria type of weather. So wouldn't be shocked to see some blizzard warnings. The National Weather Service does not issue blizzard watches anymore, by the way. They issue a winter storm watch, and then if the forecast is going to meet the criteria, they eventually will issue the blizzard warning. For 30 inches of snow, to see an ensemble average showing that much snow is just eye-opening and just mind-blowing here. Again, just a storm that's going to be history-making. We have never seen, in Bismarck, we've never seen a storm produce more than 5.5 inches this time of year ever in recorded history. So to think that we could, just quadruple that is just mind-blowing. Jamie, you said you were in Denver in April and it was 80-plus degrees one day and the next day was a blizzard. Boy, that's just, I believe in Denver, I think it's March in Denver. That's their snowiest month. They get a lot of big snows in Denver. And in fact, I remember a couple years ago in 2017, there was a blizzard in that area on the last day of April. So Denver has some crazy weather. If you want to experience weather on a crazy new level, move to Denver and go there in the spring, March or April, or in October or November. And you will see some of the wildest swings in weather you will ever see on the planet. Fact. All right, so let's take a look at our weather because we have a huge change coming later this week. You know, we've got the warmer weather coming the next few days. All ahead of the storm, we've got a south wind that will pick up here, and it's going to allow us to warm up here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. In fact, check out the temperature forecast going into our day Friday. We'll still be very warm, but I want you to note this razor thin gradient in the temperatures Friday afternoon. We're still in the 70s here, but we have temperatures in the low 40s Friday afternoon in parts of western Illinois. Friday night, here it comes. Here it comes as you're getting into about 9, 10 o'clock Friday night. We're going to see a huge change in the weather. It looks like right around 7 p.m. is when we go from near 70 to around 50 in a matter of about an hour and a half. We'll drop 20 degrees in about an hour and a half, just to give you an idea. By midnight Friday night and a Saturday morning, we're in the low 40s, and by Saturday morning, you're waking up to temperatures in the upper 30s with some gusty winds. We're going to be talking about wind chills here. I'm going to throw on here the wind chill forecast for Saturday morning. These are wind chills forecast to be in the upper 20s to low 30s. So this is cold enough weather that you're talking about needing a hat to put over your ears, some light gloves, a heavy coat. It's going to be brutal. I mean, this is October, and we're talking about wind chills that will be below freezing Saturday morning. So gear up and get ready. But the craziest thing is we'll be 70 degrees by Sunday afternoon. So I don't want you to think this is just going to be a cold weekend because it will get a little warmer by Sunday. You notice the temperature Saturday afternoon. It warms up a little bit here back into the low 50s. And then checking out Sunday here, we see those temperatures kind of warm back up again by Sunday afternoon. I think this model could be a little too cool. I think we'll at least be well into the 60s, but the cold air continues to stay bottled up to our north. So, again, bear in mind, we're expecting a high near 80 Friday afternoon. We'll go from about 80 to about 50 in about 2 hours, from about 5 p.m. through about 7 p.m. Friday. We'll see about a 20-degree drop in temperatures, and by Saturday morning, it's going to be absolutely brutal. So get ready, guys.